Okay, hello everyone, good afternoon. So today lecture, we're going to start lecture 12, lecture 12 is session 1. In this session we are going to talk about to the one applications point of view, how to use as application in this biohealthcare systems. So the today's topic title is machine learning techniques for the neuro marketing with EEG signals. With the biosignals we talk about in our feature extraction and biosignals class. So this is the about to related that is one applications we're going to talk how to machine learning techniques can use in the neuro marketing field for with the help of EEG signals. So let's see. So these are the same books, and there is prerequisites of the machine learning this class. We have to machine learning class course to learn about those things. So today's class prologue is that this class we're going to discuss about neuromarketing, EEG and machine learning algorithm, artificial neural networks and classifiers such as the logistic regression, decision tree classifier, k nearest neighbor, support vector machines were used to perform the product wise and subject wise classification using a users independent testing methods things. And in our learning object about this class is going to talk about how neuromarketing will provide through knowledge the traditional marketing methods and cannot be is differ from the traditional marketing methods, and the significant advantage provided by the neuro marketing techniques is that these techniques which collect quantitative data could be used before the launch of new products and increasing the likelihood of that product and product success. So it has many uses and benefits in the commercial sector, as supposedly it can tell which product has potential while analyzing your competition and also stop from the manufacturing product which might fail in upcoming market trends. And these are some keywords: machine learning, neuromarketing, electroencephalography, EEG, that is called to electroencephalography, that short form we are calling to EEG signals, and brain computer interface, so on things. Next we have to this our contents. First we're going to know about what is the real neuromarketing, what is the real neuromarketing things, and then we're going to talk about the tools of neuromarketing, techniques of which techniques we can use for the neuromarketing, machine learning things, what type of machine learning algorithms or machine learning techniques we use for this neuromarketing, and after that we give the examples of some system setup and design, and we get some result. We can see some result of the visual evaluations result and find at last we're going to summarize our class things. So neuromarketing is the marketing. Neuromarketing is all human feelings, thoughts, actions. What we are thought, what we are doing the action, what type of feel we are doing the feelings. This all humans process. To those processes we make it the human neuromarketing we can use in the neuromarketing things. So even consciousness itself are just the product of the neural activity in the brain. So there is one of the very big Nobel laureate, there's Francis Crick, that calls it is the astonishing hypothesis. The idea that all human feelings, thoughts and actions we have taken based on our neuromarketing, based on what our brain and what is our neurons work in our brain one. So for the marketers, the promise of this idea is that the neurobiology can reduce the uncertainty and conjectures that traditionally hamper effort to understand consumer behavior. So the field of neuromarketing, it will use to sometimes known as the consumer neuroscience, is a consumer neuroscience things, and studies the brain to predict and potential even to manipulate the consumers. So until recently, considered the extravagant frontier science, neuromarketing has been blustered over the past 5 years by several groundbreaking studies. So that demonstrate its potential to create value of the marketers things. So the neuromarketing loosely refers to the measurement of the psychological way. So neuro signals to gain insight into the customers, customers and motivations, preferences, and their decisions. What type of decisions they are taking. So and it will using to brain scanning, which measure the neural activity. Neural as a when we talk about artificial intelligence. What is the artificial intelligence? That artificial intelligence has created neurons as a neurons similar as the human's neurons. Where is this neuron? In our brain has particular some synapses. There is each sensors has whatever we are feeling, whatever we are tasting, hearing, this seeing. This is all sensors, and these all are connected with our brain. We calling that okay, our eyes seeing this, and we tasted this food, or we tasted that things. That is not making the decision by these things. If we say we see some one lion, so it not that lion decision is not made by eyes. Eyes see, and he send that picture or that image to our brain, and our brain analyze those things with the help of neurons. I analyze, and then our brain say that, oh yeah, this is the looks like lion, and then we say that yeah, we see the lion. So that is the neuron in our brain has those neurons, and those neurons has making the all decisions for the whatever we are whatever we are seeing, eating, tasting, touching, if anything we touch, we feeling, those all is making by all is happened with the help of our neurons in the brain that is available in our brains. So this our brain is scanning, which measure our neural activity and make it one decision like psychological tracking, which measure our sensors like eye movement and other proxies for that activity are the most common methods for the measurement things. So this is the happening with the help of our neurons process. So next we have to our brain waves. What is the brain waves? So like brain is perhaps our most significant organ of the most significant organ in our brain that is used our body, which consists of billions of neurons in our brain, has billions of neurons, which in that turn use the electric pulses for communicating among themselves. So there is an immense amount of electrical activity in our brain because of transmission of neuro signals in the form of electric pulses. That electric pulses is called to brain waves. That is brain waves. So they consist of synchronized and sequential electric pulses from the neurons to various parts of our body via nerves. So brain waves can be analyzed and detected by an equipment that is called again electroencephalograph that is using to EEG. So EEG is a significant part of the signal analysis. Whatever our brain has generated those signals, so with the help of the EEG signals, we had analyze, we do the signal analysis. Its amplitude graphs depict the various stimulations and as well as brain states things. So that is the called to brain waves of things. So this why we require to this brain waves to using, as nowadays we have also heard about the brain and computer interface. Like nowadays is coming to new things that is calling to brain computer interface. What is that? So the objective about this whole brain waves analysis and those things, though it's empowering the users to explore the different avenues that come under the field of brain-computer interfaces. So that is the implementing user-friendly and economical equipment which have been recently been added or recently been made viable of common public uses. So the domain of BCI, that brain-computer interface, is a full utilization or influential force behind the goal of full utilization of electroencephalography, that EEG. So this BCI domain has electrode. They using the electrode on the scalp of the users to record the brain activity, then brain activity things. So the main for example, in the past we have to focus highly creating the solution our medical context point of view. This BCI, it is to motor or context the helping extreme cases of paralysis. So that is the disablement in the regard to motor function of the mapping EEG signal to the respective cognitive actions things. So but this nowadays is BCI solutions are no longer limited to just patient for the treatment. It is with the change in the focus general public towards is living the healthier lifestyle with the aid of modern technology. So we as a young people are prime target group who are willing to adopt this EEG devices as the dimensions giving them timely update about their mental ability and wellness things. So it start the EEG to be more available, cost effective, and firms become more willing to invest. So but it start the treatment and can be go till for entertainment as more companies started working on the mind control game technologies. So the exciting phase of the making the EEG to be more available, cost effective, firms become more willing to invest into the technology with the general purpose uses. So these are the using in the brain computer interface. Now this is another word is coming more popular in the technology words, that is called to HCI, human computer interaction or computer interface. Was this human computer interface are like since past few years we have this is major advances have been done to the approach for the interaction of users with the machine, and it is called the standard physical interactive device for the computers where keyboard and mouse, but now more user centric is there. More user centric devices are being to develop to deeply incorporate them into the lifestyle of the users. So this user centric devices for using things, and then that is the most of the previous device required an action to be performed for the interacting with the machines. So this EEG counters this point to controlling the action via brain stimuli functions, and this is turn becomes a life-saving for people with the limited motor skills due to the disease and disabilities like a paralyzed patient and so on. So this solution is also known as the mind-machine interface or brain-machine interface, which is direct path from brain to an external device. As we heard about that this type of machine has using one of the scientists, I forgot the name, has it is, so that later on when I remember that I will tell the name of this scientist. So this is Stephen Hawkins, that is the base scientists who are using this type of mind machine interface and brain machine interface, like this things. So here as we heard so many times EEG, but now we're going to talk about what is the real EEG means. This real EEG is a electroencephalogram, right? Encephalogram, that is the providing like one of the this using to the electroencephalogram is reading the brain electric voltage fluctuations as a read of skull electrodes. So the approximate cumulative electrical activities of our neurons, how much in our neurons when we are using to think something, or we have get the some sense something like eyes or heard or taste or touch things. So how to behave and how much fluctuation is happen in our neuron body, they have tested, they can be provided by the this EEG gram, the electroencephalogram things. So this process is one of the best non-penetrative interface because of its temporal resolutions. So it's require training for users and models to provide the sub-essential to result of the consistent manner. So control the slow cortical potential to be utilized in order for them to control the computer cursors by binary signaling. So they were slow as in that they require 1 hour to write 100 characters and training them to several months. So this is the like one of the prime manufacturer organization is about to this cost effective EEG headset is created by the Emotive, that organization. So the Emotive organization or company, the name is that slogan about to creating this EEG headset is the Neurotech for the global community. That is the like company slogan for this EEG headset creations. So they have created the company, they have EEG device that named the Emotive Epoch Plus sensors device, which is low cost and portable headset aimed for the consumer markets. So in historically EEG machines are reserved for the rich people, but now it can be used by anyone in the shape of user, developers or analyst. Anyone as a common people can also use to this type of kind of device. So to this help us to accelerate growth and research done in the field of BCI. So the main strategies of our this class is to utilize this piece of technology and create a viable result for the neuro marketing field. So the EEG is the basically read of the brain and electrical voltage fluctuation as a read on the skull electrode things. So this is the about to the EEG things. Now see the history of EEG is the history of in the EEG we can see that is there is a significant electrical node it is using there is a significant electrical activities in the brain and develop the initial process known as the electroencephalography, that is this gram that is using the electroencephalogram, that is the name of the device, okay, that using that device's actions we call to that things. But when we do this measurement or when we test these things for the human persons and we read that we read the neural activities, then it is called to electroencephalography things. So it is a capture the first brain signal and by the analyzing them found the oscillatory activity in the form of alpha wave 8 to 12 Hertz, and that called the Burger's wave. So it inserted silver wires in the skull of patients, then after graduating to using the silver foils. It is the experimented with the galvanometers, and after significant analysis, he started the creating brain maps of electrical pulses for the specific brain disease. So this all led to the discovery of the EEG and created new possibilities of human advancement of these things. So this is combining, we call to neuromarketing, is comes to that EEG has the potential to identify these emotions and influence to the decision making process, and is a 90% of decision making consists of the factor from subconscious mind, our subconscious mind, and the analysis of the subconscious mind present the true choices of users more accurately than other methods. So it has the potential to factor in the characteristics about decision making in users. So neuromarketing fills the gap between the results of traditional marketing methods and the real decisions of consumers. So this is the generally marketing process, or we can call that procedures or tools include the surveying, interviewing, target groups, etc. So where participants willingly give the feedback of their thoughts and opinion on the product, and then we can measure the issues about what kind of the issues he has things. So like that type of things is using for their thoughts and opinion on the product. So these procedures have drawback of not considering the unconscious decision making characteristics, and EEG has it is found that 90% of decision making consists of factor from the subconscious minds. So it is the domain, the analysis of the subconscious mind presents the true choices of users more accurately than other methods. So these are the this thing. So it has the potential to factor on the characteristics about the decision making in the user by the users, and neuromarketing fills the gap between the results of traditional marketing methods and real decision of the consumers things. So this is all about what is the neuromarketing. Next section we're going to talk about the tools of neuromarketing. What kind of the tools are available for the neuromarketing, and how to do this neuromarketing procedures and process or actions is work on this field. So let's see the neuromarketing tools. So the neuromarketing tools has specifically two types: functional magnetic resonance imaging, that is called to fMRI, and second, that is the called to the primary, that is called to the EEG, encephalogram, that things. So as we talk about this EEG as a previous slides, already talking about that. So this we're going to talk about the more focus about functional magnetic resonance imaging. What is this fMRI? So let's see, there is some definitions. So these tools are measuring the psychological proxies for the brain activity, and tend to be more affordable and easier to use. So like for example, there's eye tracking, can measure by the attentions via the eye fixation points where we are looking for our focus or which locations. So that is based on those eye tracking measure, they find that attention of the people or attention things what he is looking. And that second is the aerousals, that using via pupil dilations. Pupil dilation is in our eyes, inside of our eye has this one new equipment, that one new sensor, that is who's looking those things, who's finding that black spots in the black circle in our everyone's eyes, black, brown, and those different colors, that is used to call the pupil. dilations, that with that using the pupil dilation things. Second, we can measure with the help of facial expression coding. Facial expression coding, that is reading the minute movement of the muscles in the face, that can be measure the emotional responses. And third, we have to the heart rate, respiration rate, and skin conductivity, measure the aero users things. So these are the some methods or some process, some measurement can be helps to be find out the how our neurons and our brain are making the decisions things. So this is all about to the session 1. Next session we're gonna be start from to the more descriptive form of the functional magnetic resonance imaging, fMRI, and those and other tools about things. Yeah, thank you.